night on 23 News at 5.
Previously on One Life to Live.
The infamous Sophia Pellegrino.
If you really are their son, then the DNA test will prove it without a shadow of a doubt, and I will have the exclusive.
I hope this is the person you're looking for.
Thanks for your help. What do you mean the person you're looking for?
Lindsay, I have to arrest you for the hit and run of Jessica Buchanan.
Still here?
Mm-hmm. Have you put away all those groceries, Miss Pellegrino?
How do you know my name anyway?
Oh, I know a great many things.
Oh, well, aren't we full of ourselves? So do you count breaking and entering high upon your list of worldly knowledge?
Oh, now, don't be stupid. I'm an old friend of your hostess. You might call me her avenging angel.
So where is she, Mr. Avenger?
Change of plans. Dorian's on a short Swiss vacation.
Her daughter, huh?
Yes, her daughter, whom she hasn't seen for a while, and this was a good week to take a trip.
And why is that?
Oh, I think you know why. There have been some recent developments.
Darn it. This is the week she was going to teach me how to hold a fork.
Well, maybe you should take a trip, too.
Someplace cooler?
Oh, definitely.
Why should I do that? I got no heat coming down on me.
You think not?
Look, I got a right to live a nice life, too.
Not at my friend's expense.
Dorian and I have an arrangement, and so far it is working out just fine for the both of us.
Oh. Well, now I see you, Sophia. You're not going to turn Dorian in, not now, not tomorrow, not ever, because as soon as you do, your guest pass to the good life expires.
You never know. Time is on my side, after all.
Mistaken once again. The police are zeroing in on a suspect, and it's not Dorian.
Who is it?
Well, someone who'll be much more interesting to watch the police investigate. So your little sojourn here is just about to come to an end. My advice? Save yourself a lot of grief and get out now. Get out while the getting is good.
Now, why would I do that?
I'm just getting settled in here.
Don't fool yourself, girl. I made Dorian disappear, and no one's the wiser. So who'd notice if I made you disappear permanently?
Hey, is this her?
Excuse me?
Come on, I got the good word. I heard you're gonna arrest a woman on my sister's hit and run. You have any idea what you've done?
Well, I thought I did.
No, this isn't her, Kevin.
Huh?
This is not the driver of the hit-and-run vehicle.
I'm so sorry about what happened to your sister, Mr.
Buchanan, huh?
Buchanan.
Kevin Buchanan.
Yes, Buchanan.
Why, you know the name?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I had nothing to do with your sister being hit, but I am terribly sorry about it.
Kevin, Miss Cummings is telling you the truth.
Well, then, what's a woman like you doing in a place like this?
Well, isn't that a good question?
Speeding, leaving the scene, resisting arrest.
Resisting a... Fine, whatever you say. As long as I'm here, I'm going to be as good as gold. I'm certainly never going to speed again. In fact, I'm not even going to litter. Mm-hmm. But please, I have somewhere so important to go. Couldn't you just let me leave?
And where would that be?
Oh, no. I don't really have to tell you that, do I? It's so personal. What do? Just pay a little fine and I can go, right?
No, first we print you, and then we see if you have a record.
Print, like in fingerprints?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, no, you... Well, all right, you know what they say. Life is what happens when you're making plans. Yeah, well, yes, you're all such funny little people, aren't you? Well, since we're gonna be this drastic, I think I need to make that one phone call. I'm starting to think I need a lawyer here.
You can use this phone.
Good, thank you. Thank you, excuse me. Do I dial 9?
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. She's so pleasant, this girl. She really needs a boyfriend. Okay, be there. Teddy, huh? Thank God I found you. Yes. Listen, you need to pack a bag, honey. Yeah, I'm in Landview, PA. I seem to be in a little bit of trouble again. What do you mean you can't? No. I am not going to sort out this mess all by myself. Okay. Whoever you dig up, he better be pretty spectacular. Oh, and Teddy, I want him to be a lot of fun. Yeah, where you are. Because I didn't come back here just to settle a score or two. I want to have a good time while I'm at it. Yes. And, if you don't consider my current dilemma, I actually think I'm already starting to have fun.
No, I gotta say, as much as I enjoyed the trip, it's good to be back at Landview.
This way, please.
What is that smell? Oh, Rappaport is back.
Welcome home, honey.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Nora and Sam are in Landview right where they belong.
Yeah, the great DNA experts. Should I ask them for some advice about our paternity problem?
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Renee, don't tell them about... Oh, hell.
It's Max.
Hi, Renee. What?
Okay. What's Max?
Esther Hoffman was here.
Esther Hoffman?
Yes, the nurse who showed you all those documents in Las Vegas. And Max is my son.
Sorry. Rappaport. Yeah, Ted, hi. Could you hold for a second?
No, it's all right. Stay here. Nora,
Right.
come with me.
Right.
Nora, may I introduce you to my son, Max? Buchanan, I guess.
In a pig's eye.
I don't know what to say. Congratulations.
How about... I don't believe it.
How about
That's
that?
a good start.
You know, Asa came to me with this wild story, and he's the one that doesn't believe it. Now he wants me to get a DNA test.
You know all about those DNA tests, right, Nora?
Yes, Asa, I do. I thought you already did one.
Damn straight. The test proved no match.
It was a mistake.
Keep this under your hat, Nora.
Well, Asa, count your blessings. Could have been me that turned out to be your son.
Well, if that happened, I'd have drunk rat poison.
I'd have watched. LeBlair, Max.
Get lost.
So what's up with the...
Look, I got a very important phone call from an old friend. A client of his has been arrested in town, and I got to go see what I can do.
Arrested for what?
Relax, Asa. As far as I know, it has nothing to do with Jessica's hit and run.
Well, if he did, I'd have been going down there with you, and I'd strangle the perp with my bare hands.
No, Julie, don't. She's not gonna run.
Why are you doing this?
I'd rather walk through fire, but I can't ignore the evidence. You had your car repainted the morning after the accident. The 911 call was traced to your cellular phone. Forensics has found traces of blood and fiber on your phone. The blood was Jessica's type. The fibers matched the clothing that she was wearing.
Can't be. I wasn't there.
You told me you were home all night.
I was.
But The security guard at your building said that you came home very late. If you weren't at home, and if you weren't at Crossroads, please, just tell me where you are.
One Life to Live, brought to you by Windex for a beautiful streak-free shine from S.C. Johnson.
When it's time to clean your outside windows, does the job seem this big? Next time, try Windex Outdoor. Just aim, spray, and rinse. Windex Outdoor's concentrated formula and sheeting action dissolve tough outdoor grime to get windows clean. No buckets, no ladders, no aggravation. Bring a big job down to size with Windex Outdoor from S.C. Johnson Wax. A beautiful shine, a lot less time.
Why wait till you get a blister to do something about it? Blister-proof your feet with Band-Aid brand blister block cushions. They hug your foot like a second skin, stopping blisters before they stop you. Band-Aid brand blister block cushions.
Mom, can we get a monkey?
No, you can't always give your kids what they want, but sometimes it's a good idea to let them have their way.
Can we have some Chef Boyardee?
Chef Boyardee is real food that's real fast. Say yes to Chef Boyardee.
Announcing the 1999 Huggies Ultra Trim Diaper, America's driest. Only Huggies has new aerodynamic breathe dry engineering. It now lets up to twice as much fresh air in to keep skin drier than any other diaper. Test drive the 1999 Huggies Ultra Trim for skin that's dry, beautiful, healthy. Hit the road in America's driest diaper. Huggies Ultra Trim.
Congratulations.
Look what just arrived. Peanut butter chocolate and cocoa Rice Krispie Treats. 2 new additions to the Rice Krispie Treats family.
That's funny. They don't look anything like you.
Before you go out in the sun, get on the boat.
Get on the boat, the banana boat.
Fun Care, Sun Care for hour after hour of unbeatable protection.
Maximum protection through and through. Soft, smooth skin.
Looks good on you.
Get on the banana boat.
How to chill with Banaka. Buckle up, brace yourself, then flip for the Fast Blast. Fresh, frosty Banaka. Chill out with the Fast Blast. Banaka.
Lose your way, and I will follow here today.
From the creators of 30-something, CeeLo Ward and Billy Campbell in the series the critics call their best new show. Once and Again, Tuesdays this fall on ABC.
It's crazy. I can't believe we drove 40 miles to get away from everything that happened, and I bring you to a cookout with a bunch of families and kids and stuff.
It's okay. Nobody knows us here, you know? For all they know, we're just here to watch the softball game. I don't want to talk to anyone. Let's just sit here for a while and be.
If you are so cotton-picking sure that Max is our boy, why don't you slice a piece of his hide and prove it?
What are you, the merchant of the land view? You want a pound of flesh?
Yes.
Oh, gosh. We're talking about a little bitty hair here, guys. Just one little hair.
All right. There's mine. There's mine.
I do not need a DNA test to prove that Max is my son. I've seen all the proof that I need.
Renee, honey, I do not want you hurt. If Max is a fraud, this will prove it.
I appreciate that. Can I talk to you over here? Doesn't it mean anything to you that I believe that Max is our son? Without tests, without going to court, I believe.
We can't do this.
Oh, yes, we can.
We're going to get nailed.
No, we're not. Would you just trust me?
I've taken care of everything. Right here.
Bo, I told you that I was home in bed all night. Why do you believe the security guard and not me?
I want to believe you, but why would the security guard lie? Now, is there someone that may have seen you that night? Then it can at least confirm your story.
I was in bed.
Lindsay,
It is his word against mine, and you trust him?
I wish the evidence was pointing in a different direction. It doesn't.
Well, you wanted to make my birthday very special. You wanted to give me a birthday that I would never forget. You sure succeeded.
You people get back inside. Get them out of here.
All right, you guys, let's go. Back inside.
Lindsay, I don't believe you did this.
Then why are you arresting me?
Because your story just doesn't add up. Talk to me, all right? Just let me know how I can help you.
You don't believe that I did this, but you're still going to arrest me. What are people who hate me in this town supposed to think?
You forget about them. You remember this, all right? I'm not gonna let go until I know who was really responsible.
Up here, it's Betty and Pat. We're observing a cookout catastrophe.
This family needs Reynolds hot bags, foil bags.
Look, the chicken's underdone.
Veggies are overdone. I'm going in. For a complete meal on the grill, try Reynolds hot bags. Just place everything in the foil bag. It seals in the flavor. And cleanup's easy, too. Reynolds hot bags, making good food better.
Man, that chili was hot.
You got heartburn too?
Yeah.
Want to try these new Pepsi AC chewables?
It says you gotta take it with water. What's the water for? With Tums, you don't need water.
Just because new Pepsid is chewable doesn't mean it works like Tums. Tums calcium neutralizes acid fast. Pepsid chewables famotidine has to go through your bloodstream, so it takes 40 minutes just to start controlling acid.
You wanna go back for water?
Forget the water. Pass the Tums.
To reduce your bill, call Geico Direct. Unless you believe in the car insurance fairy. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance. At Geico, we settle claims quickly so you can get your car back, because no one likes to bum a ride to work. Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Go ahead. Fill him up until he bursts. You need Jet Dry. If you only use detergent, you're only doing half the job. Plus, one Jet Dry bottle lasts 30 loads. Hey, look at that, huh? No spots, no film.
Jet Dry. Your dishwasher was designed for it.
You've never felt a sunblock like this. The first dry oil sunblock spray with SPF 15 from Neutrogena. Goes on fast, absorbs in an instant. No other sunblock has a lighter feel. New Neutrogena dry oil sunblock spray. A light new feel and sun protection.
These little guys need the proper nutrition to help them grow. The same thing is true for this little guy. If you're concerned your child isn't getting adequate nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure. It provides a complete balance of protein, vitamins, and minerals. And Pediasure comes in 4 flavors that taste so great, your kids will almost beg for it. Pediasure, complete balanced nutrition for kids.
This is the one. I was so psyched it came out. My brothers dared me to do it. I didn't think I could keep up.
Kodak Max.
Now, I've got proof.
Film that captures action and takes great pictures in almost any light. Low light, sunlight, action, or still.
So, when's the hard part?
Kodak Max. It's all you need to know about film.
Hey, Sydney, come see your daddy before you go. Come here, baby, come here. Hey, hand daddy that glass right there. Thank you, sugar.
The Hugleys, see you tonight on ABC.
What are you gonna do? Slap me around? I dare you. Give me a one-way ticket right back to the slums? Whatever it is you think you've got in store for me, I can guarantee you I've had it a whole lot worse. I got nowhere to go from here but up.
You know, the bearing of fangs is only effective if you have a bite to back up your bark.
And what's your bite? You gonna knock me off? Then dump my body in some reservoir somewhere?
Who'd miss you? I don't think anyone would even file a report.
You know, it might surprise you, but I actually do have a family. You really want to be responsible for taking away my mom's only means of support?
And I'd kick her while she's down, too.
Ooh, now you've got me really scared.
Sophia, I like you. But don't underestimate me.
Don't underestimate me.
I'm warning you. I'm terribly loyal to my friends.
Now that is something I find very sexy. But you know what I can't figure out? For a guy who's got all this danger going for him, why are you doing Dorian's dirty work? I want to know what's in it for you.
Hey, I'm looking for Ray Cummings.
You're taking the case?
Well, if there is a case. Detective, would you mind showing me to my client?
Right over there.
No, I mean Ray Cummings.
Ray Cummings. Gretel Ray Cummings. She's doing 72 miles an hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone.
Says your department. Thank you. Miss Cummings, my name is Sam Rappaport.
Yes, of course you are. How the hell did Teddy get you to do this? And how did you get here so fast?
Well, actually, I live in Lambie.
How does that work exactly? I thought you were Mr. Chicago.
Yeah, it's a long story.
Oh,
actually.
I can't wait to hear. You know, you look so familiar to me. I wonder if we met in another life.
Well, our elegant speed demon certainly has powerful friends.
Yeah, she does.
He should be talking to her in jail, John.
Well, let's wait and see if we get any priors faxed in.
She could have killed someone. She should have her license revoked, her car impounded. Oh, fine. You don't agree with me? You don't agree with me. Fine. That's fine. Fine.
Oh, boy. That one would arrest her grandmother if she stepped off the curb.
Ray?
Ray, yes. R-A-E.
Ah,
Ray.
Ray.
Uh-huh.
She's very upset. Actually, a lot of people are upset. A young woman who was very much loved by a lot of people in this town from a very prominent family was recently hit by a car, a hit-and-run driver.
Yes, I know. I heard that. But she's all right, isn't she?
She survived. But she was pregnant, and the baby didn't survive.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You obviously knew her?
The baby's father was my son.
Oh, my God. I don't know how a person survives that. How is your son doing?
Not too well, actually. It's been pretty rough on him. But
This has to be very hard for you as well.
yeah, I tell you what. Why don't we concentrate on your difficulty right now?
Oh, well,
right?
you know, my thing is minor next to what your son is going through. But you're right. Yes, I do want to get out of here. I have some really pressing business in town of the personal nature.
In Landview?
Yes, I met Kevin Buchanan earlier. You know, he looks vaguely familiar to me as well. I wonder why.
I haven't the faintest idea.
He would be Asa Buchanan's
Grandson.
grandson.
Excuse me, just a moment.
Yes.
Detective.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the arrest report, please. And I'd also like to make hotel arrangements for Miss Cummings while we work out this whole unfortunate misunderstanding.
I'm sorry, that won't be happening. She could have killed someone. Yes, you're right. And I deeply regret my carelessness. I do.
It's a traffic violation. She is remorseful. She's willing to pay any fines you want to levy. Look, could we at least take care of this at a more reasonable hour of the day?
Sorry, Counselor, I'm afraid Miss Cummings, she's gonna have to sit tight until we get a reporter for priors from Harrisburg.
I don't have any priors.
Well, you'll forgive me, I need to see that for myself, if you'll excuse me.
I'm sorry.
So why don't you tell me? How did you wind up here, Mr. Rappaport?
You're right. What's one little hair?
Are you gonna do it, Holden?
Why not? Either way, it's a relief. I either get Renee for a mother, or I don't get you for a father.
And you gonna trust your fate to the lab this time?
Doesn't that say something to you, Asa?
Here, go ahead. Take the whole top of my head off.
All right, here we go. That didn't hurt too much, did it?
Nope, not a bit.
Well, looky, Asa. He didn't even cry. He already looks like a big bad Buchanan.
And he looks a little like me, I think.
Well, I don't see any damn Buchanan features. Anybody ever tell you you have a weak chin, Holden?
Only you. Weak will? Now that I've heard many times.
Chasing Blair here. Yeah, you got a weak will, all right.
All right, let's not go into that.
Well, here you go, old man. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Well, not sealed, but I could lick it for you if you want. Then you can test my DNA, and who knows? I might turn out to be your long-lost daughter. Wouldn't you love it?
And my sister? Forget it.
And forget her. I'm gonna take this myself to a lab that I trust.
No monkeying with the results.
You let me worry about that, son.
Oh. What's going on?
They arrested the driver in that hit and run.
Lindsay Rappaport? You. I should have known. Every damn time I turn around, you're carving up another member of my family. Well, I'm gonna put you out of your misery right here and now.
Smile got Frenches. Smile got Frenches. Smile got fun. Smile got fun.
Nothing spreads more smiles than French's Classic Yellow, Hearty Deli, Mild Dijon, and our latest honey mustard.
Smile, you've got Frenches.
When you see your kids grow, you assume they're growing strong, healthy bones. But maybe they're not. 72% of our kids aren't getting enough calcium during the years when pediatricians say bones grow the most. That's why your kids' favorite cereals from General Mills now provide them with a good source of calcium. Are your kids getting enough? Look for this seal on cereals kids love from General Mills.
Every month I get cramps, headaches, bloating. I need Midol. Tylenol's not enough. Midol's just as strong on pain, and it's got something for bloating and fatigue, too. Midol, because your period's more than a pain.
If anyone knows why Joan and Frank should not be wed, let him speak.
Don't get that, Frank.
Hello? Baxter!
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow Mix has a new improved recipe that tastes better than ever. So good, cats ask for it by name.
Meow, meow, meow.
Baxter.
Escape the day with Soft Soap Relaxing Body Wash. Let the calming scent of lavender and chamomile set you free. Skin is soft, smooth. Soft Soap Body Wash. More than just clean.
When you combine Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and Crispy Wafers, the combination is irresistible. Reese Sticks. The crisp you can't resist.
It's the Payless Buy One, Get the Second Half Off Sandal Sale. Any sandal for anyone in the family. Buy one pair and the second one's half off. Can you ever have too many sandals? It's time to find out. Doesn't it feel good? Payless.
One Life to Live will continue in a moment here on ABC.
For daring to bring a new program to keep kids off drugs in Kern County, we honor Harry Chicklinnis with the 23 Leadership Award.
23 ABC recognizes outstanding kids and teens in our community. Kids You Should Know, brought to you by Valley Plaza.
All year long, Rhonda Lamb's 5th and 6th grade class at Seibert School raised money for the Golden Empire Gleaners. The class wanted to make sure that no child goes hungry in Kern County. Lamb's Rams know the true meaning of giving.
If you know a kid we should know, call the Kern County Network for Children at 631-5566. Kids You Should Know, honoring children that make Kern County a better place.
Have a nice time at the movies, dear.
I really don't have anything against mothers, but sometimes it pays to get on the Get Bus.
Pick up a sizzling summer youth pass and ride all summer long for under $40.
I wasn't always this good looking.
Before Hal came to LensCrafters, he never owned a pair of prescription sunglasses.
To my eyes, I didn't even think they could make prescription sunglasses. Figured I'd get by with squinting.
The first thing I did was show Hal a bunch of the latest styles. I searched until I found a pair that really suited his face. We had them ready in about an hour.
These are great.
And I know he loved our prices.
LensCrafters, helping people see better 1 hour at a time.
Hal, you can take them off now.
Jackie Parks and Lainey Lockwood every weeknight on 23 News at 5.
Detective, this is absolutely ridiculous. You have no valid reason to hold my client.
Counselor, she left the scene.
Mistakenly believing that you were finished with her, that's all.
Look, I need the word from Harrisburg.
I want to speak to Bo Buchanan.
Yeah, well, he's out on another case. He's
In
not
another
available.
town, I want to talk.
Sorry,
Look, I'm not
he's
done
not
with
here.
you yet. Detective.
Well, Miss Cummings, you mind if I sit down here and ask you a couple questions?
No, of course not. As long as we're clear on the fact that I didn't have anything to do with the hit and run.
First time in Landview?
Hardly. I actually lived here for a while.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So you're Asa Buchanan's grandson. Son of?
Son of Clint Buchanan by adoption. My mother is Victoria Lord Carpenter.
You're following in the Lord family footsteps, huh?
I write for the Banner.
It's a grand old paper.
What kind of car you drive?
At the moment, a very spiffy little red sports car.
What do you mean at the moment? What do you normally drive? What happened to that car?
It's in Europe, I'm afraid. I see that you still consider me a suspect, don't you?
I'm just covering my bases.
Are your parents divorced? Is Victoria, she married a man by the name of Carpenter?
She's widowed.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I am sorry about your sister and the baby.
I apologize. I don't seem to be getting anywhere around here, and I can't seem to be able to locate Commissioner Buchanan, but if you'll just sit tight, I'm sure we can get this all straightened out.
It looks like Bo is bringing in Rappaport's ex. I want to see if I can get him out of here. I'm thinking of releasing Miss Cummings into his custody just for tonight.
No way, John.
Look, Taya,
No, you can't do this. We have not heard from Harrisburg yet, and it's 75 miles per hour.
72.
Look, the point is, not only was she disobeying the law, she was showing flagrant disrespect for it. She should be in a cell, not holding court up here.
Yeah. That might get Sam out of our way for a little while. I'm sorry, Miss Cummings, but we're going to have to detain you for a while.
What? This is outrageous.
Yeah, I know. Would you please take Miss Cummings down to the... make her comfortable?
Yes, sir. Ma'am,
Would you be kind enough to bring my notebook?
Detective, this is abuse of power.
And would you please ask Miss Cummings if she'd like something to eat?
Yes, sir.
I'll get you out. Don't you worry.
Well, tell me, who is she exactly? You know, she says she lived here before.
Yeah, I know. You know something? I've never met her before. She seems very nice. I'm doing a favor for an old friend. I actually like her, and I think she's getting a really raw deal here. What are you doing here?
I heard there was an arrest gonna be made.
For the hit and run?
Yeah. You ought to stick around, actually. Whoever ran down my sister and took off is gonna need a good lawyer.
Whoever ran down your sister killed my grandchild and took the light out of my son's eyes. I wouldn't handle that person with a 10-foot pole.
Go, ready? Good job. Every time I see a little girl, I can't help but think about Megan.
Yeah, I know. I can't help but to wonder what she would look like someday. Kind of like that little girl over there, yeah?
Oh, come on. She'd have to be blonde.
Knock it off. I'm just trying to save the state some money. There's no need for a damn trial. Just back off, Bob.
Let Bo handle this, Asa.
She killed my great-grandchild. She put little Jessie in a coma. We don't know that. The hell is wrong with you, Bo? You siding with her against your own flesh and blood? Sit down and let me do my job.
Bo has arrested her, darling. What more could you want?
You're breaking my heart, son. If falling for this woman has blinded you, she will destroy you. Trust me. That's enough. Just back off now.
No, Bo, I don't care what people think. I didn't do it. I didn't hit Jessica.
I know that. Come on, let's just get you out of here. What the hell is that damn lowlife done to my son?
Well, my. It looks like Asa could use a new son right about now.
Your baby's life is full of milestones. But I've learned starting table food too soon shouldn't be one of them. Research shows that easy-to-eat adult foods may not provide all the nutrition they need. Many are not as good as these baby foods in providing valuable minerals like iron, so necessary right now for developing healthy blood. Don't let a milestone become a mistake by starting adult foods too early. Besides, don't they grow up too fast anyway?
Watch their eyes light up as they stretch their imagination.
Introducing new Crayola Model Magic, a revolutionary, soft, spongy modeling material that dries overnight, so kids can make and keep a world of creations. And it's crumble-free, so it doesn't leave a mess. How cool is that?
How wondrous Crayola can be. Crayola.
New Crayola Model Magic. There's only one Crayola.
I'm Roger Sauty from Post Cereals. I grew up on cereal, followed the funnies, sent for that sheriff's badge. It was the way to start the day. Now that I've grown up, my cereal is post-shredded wheat. Simple, honest, pure, and so wholesome, the feeling you're off on the right foot stays with you all day long. Post-shredded wheat. It's starting the day with cereal and doing it right.
I want a beautiful tan just as badly as you do, but age this skin and it's goodbye modeling career. So what do? Neutrogena Sunless Tanning Spray. No fake orange look, no zebra-like streaks, just a beautiful, natural-looking tan with Neutrogena Sunless Tanning.
Got milk?
Well, that's a silly question.
If you've already got milk, get out the Hershey syrup.
See, now this commercial I like. Oh, yeah.
Watch carefully. Fresh lemon scent plus Palmolive antibacterial formula. Together at last. Ta-da! Palmolive Lemon Antibacterial. Cuts grease on dishes, fights germs on hands. Palmolive Lemon Antibacterial. Ta-da!
So today, I picked up these burgers and corn dogs from Morningstar Farms. They're made from vegetables and grains. Let's see what happens when I tell them. Hey, everybody. Did you know that the entire meal was meat-free?
Morningstar Farms. Enjoy eating better.
Chloe's in search of a groom.
If you're not happily married within a month, you're gonna lose your company?
Who will do the honors?
I'll marry her.
I'll come up with the perfect husband.
Jax.
Me.
That's really scary.
Will the groom please stand?
My answer is...
Find out on General Hospital, your great summer escape.
TV drama at its finest. Jimmy Smith's Very Last, NYPD Blue. ABC tonight at 9:30, 8:30 Central.
Don't you worry about why I do the things I do. Just know that I do them.
And what exactly are you going to do?
Make sure that Dorian doesn't take the fall. And if the police look like fools in the end, well, so much the better.
Now that's something I can get behind. Sounds like we have a lot more in common than you think.
Really?
Will you just knock off the tough guy act for a second, relax? Think about it. Why would I turn Dorian in? She's my ticket to the good life. If Dorian goes to jail, I am right back to bartending.
Oh, but not if you're the one who puts her there.
Come on. You're not gonna do anything to me for trying to better myself. You're in exactly the same situation I am. Always stuck on the outside, just looking in.
But I'm used to the view.
Yeah? Well, I got Dorian's confession on tape, locked away in a safe deposit box. And my friend has the key. If I disappear, that tape goes straight to the cops.
So now there's a tape. And you have a friend with the key.
You better believe I do.
Well, let me tell you what I think. I think there is no tape. And after the time we've spent here tonight, I'm as close as you've got to a friend.
Okay, friend. I'm tired of talking. I say we go for a swim.
How long can you hold your breath?
I bet it's for a lot longer than you can hold yours.
Well, any luck getting me out of this place?
Soon, I promise.
In other words, no. Thank you.
Look, you're smiling. You don't seem terribly concerned.
Well, I just wanted to that fact that they were waiting for my record as an international criminal, I'm sure.
Exactly what were your specialty crimes?
You know, drugs, prostitution, smuggling, art, you know, nothing that great.
Well, good. That's good.
In fact, my life has really been quite boring.
Somehow I doubt that.
Well, as far as the law is concerned, it has. I mean, I've had a few wild times, but nothing I was ever arrested for until now. So what do you think? You're gonna take my citizenship away from me?
No, I think you're probably pretty safe in that regard.
Oh, I don't think you're ever safe from that woman district attorney. What is she trying to prove anyway? That she's as tough as any guy?
A word to the wise here. You gotta cut that woman a little slack. Remember the baby I told you about? Well, this woman was hit very hard by that baby's death. As a matter of fact, this baby's death sent a shockwave through the entire community. I don't think this town is even going to begin to return to normal until the person, the hit-and-run driver, is caught and brought to justice. And I'll tell you one more thing. When that person is brought in, I will be here to close that door, lock it, and throw away the key myself.
Here we go.
Kevin, can you talk to these people? I hadn't planned on having a media circus here.
Good luck.
Excuse
me now.
Hey, Lindsay, do you have anything to say here? Get it back. Tell John Sykes I want to see him right away. Get it back, Jones. Everybody move back. Move back or you're going to be under arrest. Get back. Stay back.
So walk over there and I'll take a picture of you.
The incredible power of Duracell Ultra.
That's lovely, Julian. That's lovely. Wait a minute. By the statue.
Cameras get faster flashes, up to 100 more pictures.
That's it. Lovely. Let yourself go.
Duracell Ultra, with a concentrated power force to give more life to your high-tech devices.
Oh, yes. Work it, work it. Let me get...
Duracell Ultra. More power, more life.
Is there anything else? An only real thing to do? Anything else I need except cold and you? No, there's nothing else I'll do besides Coca-Cola. There's only you.
Play Coca-Cola Red Hot Summer Days, and you can win great prizes all summer, including a new Ford Explorer XLT Sport. Drink in the summer. Drink Coca-Cola.
Whoops-a-daisy. Ooh. Dear Choosy TP user, I'm Kleenex Cottonelle with Ripples, and in recent tests, choosy people like you said my cushy Ripples left them feeling cleaner than the leading brand. To help you remember this important fact, I made up a little rhyme. Ripples mean a cleaner bottom, and I'm the only one that's got 'em. Sincerely, Kleenex Cottonelle with cushy Ripples. Feeling cleaner is the bottom line.
Don't be a drip. I'm not. I color with the cream that doesn't drip. Excellence Cream from L'Oreal, the non-drip color cream. Of course it protects, always has. But now Excellence is even better, with a ceramide and protein formula to revitalize your hair for rich color, incredible body, more oomph. And does it ever cover grays? Not that I ever had any. Excellence Cream from L'Oreal, because I'm worth it.
Classic introduces new hamburger stackers with that great classic taste and crunch. Bigger pickle, better burger.
There is a body wash with a beautiful fragrance. It does more than soften your skin. It seduces your senses. You won't believe what a Caress shower can do. Before you dress, caress.
Mike, proud of you. This is what I hear. Mike, you complete me. James, you had me at proud.
Spin City, ABC tonight.
Well, here I am back in Landview. It wasn't quite the triumphant return I'd hoped for. But my problems, as pressing as they are to me, seem pretty minor right now. Such an awful tragedy. These people, and I remember them so, full of life and love, well, they've lost a little promise of both. The death of a child is so awful. I've often wondered how anyone manages to go on with their life after such a painful loss. Here in Landview, for some people, the pain has turned to anger.
I don't understand her, Renee. How can Bo defend that witch after all she's done to his family?
She didn't get off scot-free. She was arrested.
What's happened to my son? He's tearing me apart. He fell for her line, and she's got her claws sunk into him.
Be careful, Asa. I know how angry you are. Remember what we do have.
Our son.
Yes, our son.
Maybe.
He is. I know it.
All right, Renee. I will buy a DNA lab. I will have this test done, Mallory. I want us to have our son. And for your sake, I hope it turns out to be Max.
It will.
You're the only sure thing I've got, Renee. I'm not gonna let you go. You got that?
I got it.
And nobody is ever gonna hurt you.
I know.
Especially not Max.
I wonder if the people of Landview still have the strength to deal with their grief and turn it into something positive. How much greater would the loss of that innocent baby be if with that loss went hope and joy?
I guess you were playing your own version of the bait and switch.
Well, I couldn't let Asa take a little bit of your DNA now, could I?
Oh, not unless you wanted to see me hang. So what was in the envelope? Bo's hair or Clint's?
Hey, no halfway measures from me, good looking. I tell you what was in that envelope. A hair from the real Asa Jr.
How'd you get a hold of that?
Oh, don't ask any questions and I'll tell you no lies. You just stick with me. Let me tell you something. As long as that sucker Asa doesn't get wind of the trick, you are Mr. Max Buchanan. Heir to the billions. Yeah. To life.
Life.
To a long life. Our life. And to everything that we have to look forward to.
And if they find that hope and joy once more, will it come from a stronger place within and be more lasting? Or will it prove to be fleeting and short-lived?
Well, I guess they're closing down.
Yeah, it's gotta be getting past these kids' bedtime, man.
So, we should go home?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what? I don't want to go home.
Me neither. Good, I can't.
Yeah, not yet.
You know, I think that we should go in the opposite direction. Go where, nobody would know us.
No history, nobody that knows what happened to us. That sounds really good to me.
Let's do it. Let's go.
As these caring people of Landview grieve for their loss, I just hope they'll remember that there is happiness still ahead, if they will only keep themselves open to it. But how hard that is, when it seems like there's nothing but darkness and loss all around. In the distance, I hear loud and angry voices. Who is this who faces these angry people? It's just so hard to imagine anyone striking a pregnant woman, driving off to leave her, broken and bleeding. But is this truly some strange, inhuman monster? I just don't think so. I think it's simply a poor, confused soul who found him or herself in a terrible situation.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
Hello?
Hey! Stephanie's the new girl.
We can teach you.
She needs advice, you know, who's who, what's what.
And you want pizza, you can make Triscuit pizza.
Sauce, cheese, pepperoni.
Triscuit pizzas. I could smell these all the way down the hall.
You feel like nachos.
Nachos?
Crunchy nachos with the cheese all melted in the nooks and crannies.
This is like study food.
I think she's gonna do okay.
Triscuit. Open a box, make up a snack. And try Triscuit Thin Crisps, the crispy triangle that snacks like a chip.
You mousse, you gel, you spray. And even if you shampoo, it can all build up. Not a pretty picture. But now heat-activated Thermosilk brings you the first daily clarifying shampoo that removes buildup and improves your hair's condition with heat. It takes away all that styling leaves behind and leaves you with softer, shinier, livelier hair. You clear? Thermosilk, where there's heat, there's healthy hair.
Hey, did I grow yet? Nope. Are you sure? Mm-hmm. I better eat some more Kix.
Now Kix is a good source of calcium, as much calcium as the milk you pour on it. Kids need all they can get during the years when pediatricians say bones grow the most.
Anything now? I think a couple of centimeters. I thought so.
Now with one proof of purchase plus shipping, you can get a Blue's Clues storybook free from Kix. Kid-tested, mother-approved.
We may not know what it is about rain that makes kids want to play in it, or how come Peekaboo makes them laugh, or why they love hearing the same stories over and over. But one thing we do know is that kids love Juicy Juice. And because it's 100% juice with no added sugar and lots of vitamin C, moms love it too. As for the other stuff, our guess is it's just part of being a kid. Juicy Juice from Libby's. 100% juice for 100% kids.
Fighting tartar? Brushing may not be enough. Try the only mouthwash that helps fight tartar buildup. Tartar Control Listerine. It has the same germ-killing power as regular Listerine, plus helps fight tartar buildup better than brushing alone. If you're gonna fight tartar, make it an unfair fight. Tartar Control Listerine. When brushing starts, Listerine finishes.
On the next One Life to Live.
Why don't you give me another try? You might like what you find.
Lindsay Rappaport just got arrested. It was for the hit and run.
Should we try to get her a lawyer?
Get me a lawyer. I don't want just any lawyer. I want you.
Tomorrow on Good Morning America, action movie maverick Clint Eastwood answers some loaded questions on gun control and violence on the screen, plus a rare one with the one and only Stevie Wonder. That's tomorrow on Good Morning America.